He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Fires it to the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Snags a quick throw. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That ball snagged for a completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Nelson. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Huskers will have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Cornhuskers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and then actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Go inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. The sure hands. It's sharp. They finally stop it. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but broke the tackle. He produced a solid gain there.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
The Bruins are in the red zone now. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Cox. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And the Bruins under the line in the hurry-up. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Offense facing 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Bruins. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick completion to the tight end.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Nice grab. It's Cox. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Shaw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Makes the grab. It's Shaw. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pump over the middle. It's Ford. Defense will make this stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Trying for a fourth down completion. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up and then for the first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Breaking free at the 35. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
So they'll try to add the lead now in the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simmons. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. UCLA offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, UCLA. They couldn't stop him there. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes. answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the back gets the football. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Extending the play now. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one can hurt you.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's 4. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's 4. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. Here he goes. At the 20. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Now, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Huskers. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. UCLA offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. 1st down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Cox. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Shaw. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Here's the target, and it's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Send the back in motion. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Muscles past the defender. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? You know, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Ricotta. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. First and goal. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
What a call inside the 10-yard line. You truly have to trust your quarterback because things happen fast down inside the 10 on this option play. Doesn't give it, doesn't keep it himself, pitches it out, and comes up with 6.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's a shotgun run call. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. Hits this one off the side of his foot. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy, or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The field goal is good. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskers will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Handoff from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense facing a 3rd and long on the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball, and almost every time they had a possession, they were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on 3rd down. They have so much confidence. I wouldn't be shocked to see them still go for this here.
The returner is brought down. Gets it started with the next drive. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Now it's 2nd down here. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the pass ball is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the UCLA offense takes the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Simmons. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Nebraska. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Simmons. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. UCLA offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And that one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cox. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense stays on the field. They're just going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding call in the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Touchdown, Huskers. And they jump on top here in the second half. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And got stopped. The sure hands. It's Cox. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Bruins come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
He's got room to run. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Bruins line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, UCLA. This offense is still clicking. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Nelson. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Cornhuskers are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simmons. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. They're going to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Caught behind the line. It's Simmons. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Simmons. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Cox. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Using his legs here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He bought some time, now lets it go. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Boy, a quarterback's best friend is a big target on 3rd down. Nice job of finding the tight end and that big target, and he picks up the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Ricardo. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Cox. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
There's 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Running back here on a direct snap. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. QB keeper all the way.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, The goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal.
But when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the goal line. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Oh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. He can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he goes down, but what a play to seal this victory for the defense.